back with more Barnstable This Morning. Time for our MSPCA Adoptable Pet Friday. I'm Sarah Colvin here with Brittany Pickul of the MSPCA and our volunteer Nell and Bugsy.
Yes, this is Bugsy, our brand new guinea pig. He just came into the shelter yesterday because his owner was moving and wasn't allowed to take her pets with her. And he's about 2 years old. He's a male and he's amazing, as you can tell. He doesn't even have stage fright. He grew up with kids, so I think he'd be great with any kind of household, busy or low. He just needs someone to take him home.
Absolutely, and he's been sitting here on the desk for about 5 minutes now. He's just like not moving. She's very, very chill, very comfortable. Really just seems super friendly and really nice. So tell me a little bit about guinea pigs. I mean, this seems like a popular pet for kids. A lot of classrooms have them.
And they don't realize how much work is involved with them. So they do need to have their cages cleaned every day. They need to come out and be socialized. And they need regular nail trims, which this little guy didn't get a lot of. Their toes tend to curl out. But they're awesome when they come like this and they're actually social and tolerant of handling, which kids need. You know.
Absolutely. And so they do, you know, they kind of stay in a cage or a terrarium, but is it encouraged to kind of get them out and play with them on a regular basis?
Yeah, just because they're in a cage does not mean that they're supposed to be in a cage. That's like for when you're not there and you're not monitoring them, so they're not out chewing on all of your furniture and things like that. But they definitely need handling regularly or they become afraid of people and not tolerant of handling, and they might nip you more. So the more you handle them, the more outgoing and friendly they'll be.
Absolutely. Are they typically good with other pets, or is it more kind of better to be kind of a one guinea pig household?
Well, guinea pigs that are litter mates can do well together, but we've tried bonding guinea pigs. Obviously, they have to be the same gender because they can't be spayed and neutered. It's kind of dangerous for them. They have to be the same gender and kind of grow up together. Otherwise, I've seen some pigs that are okay with cats and dogs approaching them, but others that just do not do well with that. So it's dependent on each animal.
Absolutely. What do they eat?
They eat kind of similar to rabbits. They have pellets and they have to have hay all the time. It's dangerous if they're not eating hay. And then they get fresh veggies and a little bit of fruit. Fruit like every other day, but vegetables every day.
Great. And so Bugsy is ready for adoption. Any kind of special needs for Bugsy, or just he just needs a home that will take care of him?
He's pretty great with all of us, so I think he'd be well with kids or adults.
And he's great on TV too.
Yeah,
he's a superstar. All right, Bugsy. Well, we have some other pets as well, not as large as the ones that I heard we had last week, and I heard that he got adopted.
Mojo got adopted. Yes, he's doing great with a Bernese mountain dog, so he has a nice big girlfriend. It's amazing. They're adorable together.
Oh, I hear a little now we have volunteer Becca who's bringing us. Oh my
grab the other lady?
Goodness.
So this is Sandwich. Oh, where is she? And then we have her little sister Cotuit. They're about 5 weeks old.
Oh, little tiny baby kitties.
Yes, they're too little to be adopted out right now. We took them from their foster home. There's 7 kittens total, and we don't like to adopt out until they're 8 weeks old, so that they can socialize with their siblings and their mom and learn about interactions with people. And they're just too little right now, but they're so cute.
Exactly, they really are. So where did these come from? You said there's 7 kittens in total?
They actually came from law enforcement. Someone that just had too many cats that were procreating, that were not spayed and neutered. So we took 14 kittens total. They're in a couple of foster homes, and we do have one mom, and we're going to spay her before returning her, so that we don't have more kittens coming out.
Very smart. And again, I think that speaks to the absolute need to spay and neuter your pets so that you don't end up with a litter of unwanted kittens, as adorable as they might be.
They are. They're little, there's 7 altogether, so you know it's a lot to handle for one person.
Absolutely.
So imagine having 14 and some mom cats.
That is quite a lot of cats, but they are so sweet. So these, as you mentioned, they are in a foster home right now. They are too young to be adopted. So what's the process? Well, they're being cared for obviously at this point, and when will you be able to? When will they be ready for adoption?
We say 8 weeks, 2 pounds, 8 weeks, because that's when they're big enough to be spayed and neutered. And if you're interested in a kitten, although they're not at the shelter right now, you're welcome to come down to fill out an application. And we keep it on file so that the next time we do have kittens, you call, we'll tell you they're here. You can come in and just pick out the one that's the right fit for your household.
Wonderful. And how do people become foster volunteers? I'm sure there's a need for that as well, especially when you have 14 kittens that are a very young age.
We ask that people come in. You can fill out a volunteer application. It's just like the foster and the volunteer, the same program. We do an orientation. We discuss what kind of animals you have and what kind of animals you'd be good with in your home. And then it's usually an emergency basis that we'll call you. So as long as you're available, because we don't know when we're going to get in animals that need fostering, but when someone walks in with a cat that has, little newborn kittens, we're going to be calling around right away
Absolutely. And is it important to keep the kittens together while they grow? For a certain age, is it important to keep them all together?
It's definitely important to at least keep them with as many siblings as you can, even if it's just 2, that's good, so that they can teach each other bite inhibition. And the kittens that grow up by themselves tend to be a little bit more bitey, scratchy, because they have never been taught the reaction of another cat telling them to stop.
Exactly.
So we try to keep them together as much as we can.
And so it's good for them to play with each other and bite
they
and
play
scratch
fight and they realize that hurts, so then they'll probably not do it as much to people.
Very important. Well, thank you so much for bringing these Sandwich and Cotuit.
Thank you for having us.
And they'll be ready for adoption very soon. And again, if people want to stop by or have questions, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you at the MSPCA?
They can call the shelter, or you can go online. We do have the Cape Adoptions at MSPCA.org website that they can email us at, or just come in.
Excellent. Wonderful. Well, Brittany, Becca, thank you so much for being here with Adoptable Pet Friday. We'll be back in just a moment with more Barnstable This Morning. I love ending the show with kittens. It's just, they're so sweet. So sweet.
They're so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Well, it's Friday, so there's not a lot
There's
going
no
on.
meetings happening today here at Town Hall.
Absolutely. And again, the bicyclist breakfast is going on. It's going to wrap up in just a couple of minutes. But if you are in the area, stop by and say hello and get your bike checked out for Bay State Bike Week. We are here each and every weekday morning starting at 8 a.m. bringing you news, information, and interviews to help keep you up to date, informed, and get your day started off on the right foot. We'll be back on Monday. Town Manager Tom Lynch will be here. We'll have our Superintendent of Schools, our Interim Superintendent of Schools, Bill Butler, Energy Coordinator Richard Elric, and Michael Gross of the Cape Cod Community College. We will have no kittens on Monday.
I know, sadly.
But they're here today. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm Sarah Colvin.
I'm Sarah Mantle.
And this is Sandwich and Cotuit.
Yes.
And we'll see you all right back here Monday morning at 8.